What up? Is your boy Herm here. Happy New Comic Book Day, everyone. Hope everyone had a fantastic day. Those of you who buy comics still or read them, I hope you got your books. And if you didn't, I hope they come. If you're getting them through the mail, you get them soon. Always a very happy day. Always like Christmas Day today when New Comic Book Day. And not only am I happy about that, I'm also happy to have this show here on Wednesday on New Comic Book Day. So we're gonna go on. We're part of a tag team. There's a better name for it. Tomorrow has it. I'm gonna have to load it up on. I haven't done it yet, but we start with TM Nerdy. He started his show at 3 p.m. He interviewed uh, Gabby. Oh man, I can't remember her tag name now. TM is gonna kill me. But let's start with that. Of course, we got me with Sam. We're doing the Nick Spencer run today. And of course, tomorrow tonight, he has Marvin Wayne on his show. So I can't wait for that. I'm beyond that too. He'll follow us up and all that. Yeah, yeah. So like I said before, we're covering the Nick Spencer run here. Um, I don't know if we're gonna cover it all, but before I talk about anything that, let me introduce the man, the myth, the legend, Sam from Sam's Tangled Web.
Oh,
What's going on, man?
how are you doing?
I'm doing
I'm doing
great,
good.
man. I
Yeah,
always look
yeah.
I always look forward to these conversations with you. I always love talking Marvel with you. And
Yes,
of
yes.
course, people are saying, "Are you only doing Marvel?" We might do a little Batman in the future.
Oh
Uh,
man. Oh,
yeah, there's a couple people that asked me. You know what I'm saying? We
oh
might do a little
really?
bit. Yeah, yeah, we might do a little some fun.
Okay, okay.
Maybe some DC. Who knows? I don't know.
Oh
Yeah, I
man.
don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. I might put a little. I'm not trying to put a little pressure on you or nothing. You
oh
know.
no, no Superman. No
No
Superman.
Superman. That's
No.
the first one we'll cover. Superman. No, I'm just kidding. That's
Ah.
fine. Yeah. So yeah. We like I said before, we're covering the Spencer run. But before we get to that, I like to
Yeah.
talk about who we covering next week. Do you remember who we covering next week?
I believe it's going to be the guy with the big old skull on his chest, Frank Castle, the Punisher.
Frank Castle, the Punisher, May
And there's
5th,
yeah,
6 p.m. Cinco de
yeah,
Mayo.
yeah.
but wait, but
Awesome.
wait, but wait, there's more. Boom!
Oh, look at that
Boom!
guy. Oh,
Special guest appearance by our guy, Bueller,
all
Comics with
right.
Bueller. He's gonna join
Okay.
us, talk all
Okay.
things Punisher next week. I'm kind of excited about that. You know,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
man
yeah,
loves
yeah,
Punisher. Who better to
yeah.
talk about Punisher than Bueller? You know, he has all his
He's
issues. You know what I
oh
mean?
yeah,
So
he's the best. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so
That's
hopefully
that's the guy. That's the guy you want on your Punisher show right there. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to have
yeah,
that guy. You know, last week
yeah,
we had Bob. You know what I mean? For a
yeah,
little while, but we had him. Excited
yeah.
about
We
that. That
did.
was a lot of fun talking about Daredevil last week. So,
If we happen to talk about Conan, we should have Sleeper Reader on sometime. But yeah,
okay, yeah, because
yeah,
I really don't know much about Conan, only the movies and some comics. But
yeah. Some stuff. Yeah,
I mean, I'll definitely have to talk to that guy. Hopefully, he can come on and talk Conan the Barbarian. If
yeah.
people want it, man, they're gonna get it. We need
They
to
might
get
want it
everybody from the Portland comic
from
group
the
in
yeah.
here. You know what I mean? I would love that. That's my mission. So yeah, before we talk about all that, I also like to I got my 250th subscribers. Uh,
Wow.
I like to thank everyone. You're all worth it. 250
Yeah,
is a lot to me because
yeah,
that means we're growing. We're all growing in the community,
yeah.
and it's fun to
Yes.
be like a quarter in, trying to get that road to the 1K. But I don't
Yeah.
even want to say that because that's to me that's so far away. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
get to
Yeah.
300 right now. So thanks everyone for subbing up. I'm hope that we keep entertaining you. I'm thanking you, Sam. I'm thanking my other buddy, Travis, TM Nerdy.
Yeah.
for doing the show with me on Sundays. I'm thanking. There's a lot to thank. There's Rod Rican for having me on his show before.
Oh yeah.
I was
Yeah.
on Comic Man Andy's show not too long ago. The comic book poser. I don't know if you know that guy, but
Hmm.
he shouted me out a couple of times. Of course, TM
Okay.
Nerdy shouted me out.
Yeah.
There's so many people involved in that shouted me out. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Try to get you
Yeah.
next time. But you know
Yeah.
what I mean. You know what I mean. So I'm very excited for that. Of course, sometime this week, new comic book day. Today's haul. I'm gonna do it recorded this week. Gonna do an old school recording on that haul. And yeah, I think that's it. I got for me for
Oh
now.
man.
Do you have anything this week before we talk, or you want to talk about that
Uh,
later?
we could talk about that later.
Talk about
Yeah.
it later. Why not?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's go to the chats. And
Yeah.
Sam, remember I'm trying to go through the chat, so I can't read
Yep.
the last one. You know what I
Oh, go ahead.
mean?
Yeah.
We got TM Nerdy Station. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for coming on always. We got some big Herm. Who's that guy? He said hello to everybody. You know? Sam. Sam, this guy, he coming every
He,
week saying
he's
hello to
kind.
us, you know?
Sure. He likes you, I guess. Yeah.
Fantastic girl was her name. I am sorry,
There she
Gabby. I am
is.
sorry, TM. You know, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Uh yeah, thank you, Maria. Hun. It says happy new comic book day station to everyone. Uh yeah, of course, yeah. If you like the video, you know, you like everything,
Yeah.
subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, ding ding ding, that bell for notification for future videos. Like my man Robbie said on his weekly comic book review, he kind of said it in the end there. He kind of hyped me
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I forgot
Yeah.
to write a comment on that. I'm gonna have to go back on there and write a comment on that. But yeah, we got the Rogue Trader up in here. What's up, Rogue Trader? Good afternoon, bro.
Nice.
How you doing?
Awesome.
Uh, Miguel Poo Station. You know what I mean? Who else? Who else? Who else? Yvette Belair, hi mom. Station mom. Uh, my thing jumped all the way to the bottom. Oh, we got Sleepy Reader up in here.
Sleepy reader.
Sleepy Reader, Conan the Barbarian. Sam says you're good at it. So if you ever
Yeah.
think about coming on and talking Conan, I'm gonna try to read as much as I can. I don't know much about it, but if you're the man, you gotta teach me some Conan. So
He's the
hopefully you
man.
wanna do that. You know what I mean? Hopefully. We got such Bobby De La Ghetto. Bobby Station. Hardcore Station, my man. Thanks for being here, bro. You got Semi Arts. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You got Brother Joe. What's up, bro? Station. Brother Joe. We got a lot of people up in here. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for
Yeah,
being
do.
on here, everybody.
Yeah.
Again, thanks for being on here. Okay. Now that we got all that out of the way, let me get this banner out of the way. You know what I mean? Um, we're here to talk about what we here to talk about? Um,
I think we're
um,
here to talk about
um,
the
um,
some of the current Spider-Man.
yeah, the Nick Spencer run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay! I
Yeah.
got the last week's and
Oh,
confession. I
okay. Okay.
haven't read. I usually read them right away. I haven't read this one yet, but
Yeah.
nah,
Yeah.
we might talk about it a little bit. You might fill me in on what happened in it. But
Okay.
so I thought I was going through the issues, and I'm like,
Yes.
there's a lot here to cover. Just a
Yeah.
whole 64 issue run
Yeah.
plus HU and plus
The
LR
yeah the
and
HUs and the
whatever you want.
yeah, yeah.
So what's up, Phable? My man Phable, the man, the myth, the legend himself, guy that
Awesome.
does the music for my channel, for a lot of people in the community's channel. You guys gotta follow that guy. That guy is amazing. Thanks for all you do, man. I had to stop talk about him real quick, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I was saying like the Nick Spencer run is so long. I figured we could cover all the way up to. We're not gonna do like rundown on every issue, but we'll talk about a little bit about as much as we can in 22
Yeah.
issues up to all the
Yeah.
way up to the end of the Hunted run.
Yeah.
So I hope that's
Okay.
okay with you. I hope
Oh
that's
yeah,
okay with
yeah.
everybody there who wanted to know about Kendrick and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna cover like have 3 parts of this. Um,
Yeah.
except cover 20, 20, 20. But we'll
Yeah.
see what we cover here. and we might
Yeah.
cover a little bit in the last few issues and see what people think about it, what you think about it, and stuff. But
Sure.
without further ado, let's talk about the Amazing Spider-Man, the Nick Spencer run. So
Oh, we're getting into it.
I don't
All
have
right.
no I don't have no music
No.
for it. Maybe I should have had like
Like
something like that.
dun 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 dun. Yeah.
Maybe I
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
start doing some music for my starts
Special.
of my talking or
Yeah.
something of whatever we're talking about. You know what I mean? But okay, so we have the beginning of the Nick Spencer run. What was this? 2018, for what I remember. It
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
free comic book day. They
It was. It
launched.
was. It was summer of 2018. Yeah.
Yes. But
Yeah.
yeah, well, yeah, just about May is like the beginning, like towards the end of the spring, early summer almost.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Just
free
about.
comic
Yeah.
book day, and in that issue. Oh, before we talk about the issues, let's talk
Oh,
about
okay.
Nick Spencer. How can I
Okay.
skip that? We can talk about the writer a little bit, Nick Spencer.
Oh, all right. All right.
He he is a writer. I remember when Dan Slott was ending his last Spider-Man run. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
been doing Spider-Man for almost 10 years on the
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man. A lot of people were like very I could say they wanted a change. They wanted someone new. You know,
Yes.
you're always
It's
gonna
about
have
time.
haters.
Yes.
I mean, there's
Yes. Yeah.
always haters. So there are people that
Yes.
really didn't like his run. I
Yes.
enjoy Dan Slott's run for the most part. I didn't read
Yeah.
the beginning. I have to go back and read the beginning of Dan Slott's run. But coming back to comics 4 years ago, I started reading from the middle of his run and towards the tail end of his run. And
Yeah.
after that, then comes a new Nick Spencer is gonna write Spider-Man, which
Yeah.
I already knew who he was. I was kind of excited because I did like Secret Empire. Did you like Secret Empire, or you were iffy about that one?
I gotta tell you, I didn't. I got into that kind of late because I was just starting to get back into all the comic book stuff when that was just about ending. So I caught that kind of late. But I did hear all about the controversy about the Captain America with the Hail Hydra, and all that. So, yeah,
Okay, so yeah, so there was this whole thing. I wasn't reading when the whole issue with Hell Hydra came out,
yeah.
and people were really
I
upset.
I I recently got that issue. So,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
which issue was that?
yeah.
I don't even remember
That's
what issue was
that's
that.
like issue one of Captain America, Steve Rogers. So,
Okay, okay.
yeah,
So yeah, so that right there, like people that pissed people. Oh my God,
yeah.
that's not a real Captain
Oh
America.
yeah,
But
they
those.
freaking out. They wanted to burn their books and all that. Yeah,
But that was the start of a whole run. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
in the
yeah,
end, we end up getting the good Captain America, and we're not gonna talk
yeah.
about that run real
No,
quick. But at the end of the day, like that main storyline
yeah.
was the best. I read it through Marvel Unlimited. I kind of because
Okay.
it was the first event that happened when I got back into comics, so I didn't buy the issues right away.
Yeah,
I ended up
yeah,
buying some of them on dollar bins or for $2 or $3, so I got them on sale. They were like I think $6, $7 for those issues or something like that, 8, because they were
yeah,
big issues.
yeah,
But for the most part, when I was following it, there was a lot of issues. It was like 70, 80 issues.
yeah,
A lot of the tie-ins weren't all that good and didn't need to be in there, but I enjoyed the
yeah,
main storyline, so I thought that was cool. And
yeah,
so I thought already he was a good writer. He also
yeah.
did a few indie stuff that
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think Morning Glories. I think TM Nerdy. I think it's Morning Glory. Travis, TM. Tell me if that's right. That he covered that, and I told him all about Nick Spencer. That he's a pretty good writer.
Yeah.
Um, that of course I'll go through why I think some of his stuff like it's not
Yeah.
overrated when it comes to like people hating on it, because I don't think it's all him. I think the editors and Marvel is like forcing him probably to extend the run,
Yeah. Yeah.
what the story he's trying to tell throughout this whole thing. So
Yeah.
he liked that book, and then he said he recommended to it.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know if he's on here, but I guess he'll let us know. But I think it was Morning Glories. But enough
Okay.
enough about that. He did one issue of a DC. It's a Batman Superman annual
Okay.
in
Yeah. Yeah.
2006, and
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So I already was excited to have him on the run. And
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
you excited when they named him, or did you know who he was when they named Nick
Um.
Spencer on the book?
I yeah.
Oh, so go
I
ahead.
really. I mean, I remember that he had done some Avengers. And I remember all the controversy with his Captain America run and the Secret Empire. Um, but I was just looking forward to somebody else being on Amazing Spider-Man because Dan Slott had been on it for like a long, long, long time. So, yeah,
Yeah, he was on it for a real long time.
yeah,
People saying it's kind of stale and all that. I
yeah,
mean, we could cover the Dan Slott run one day on here. Yeah, that's a
yeah,
long run, so I probably have to
yeah, it
put
is.
that together better.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah. So Nick Spencer gets caught up. Anybody who wants to follow my man Sam Tango Web, his link, Phable put it out. Thank you so much, Phable. Um,
thank you.
any of my other moderators put Fable's link down too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I I enjoyed like I said, I enjoyed the Dan Slot run and having Nick
Yeah,
Spencer. I was still excited to have him in there. I enjoyed that free comic book day issue. And
oh,
then
yeah,
when they announced the
yeah,
artist,
yeah,
which
yeah,
is at the time I didn't know too much about him. It was Ryan Otley was gonna be
yeah,
the
yeah,
artist
yeah, yeah.
to Spider-Man, and he's a Portland native. I hear
I
he's a
believe
Portland
so.
native.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So he wrote the Invincibles comics.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Robert
Yeah.
Robert
Robert
Kurtman
Kirkman. Yeah.
found him off penciljack.com
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
in the late 2003s, and then brought him in. And I think he started issue number 8 of the Invincibles and
Yeah.
finished the run to 144. So he did
Wow.
127 issues of the Invincibles.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow. Wow.
Mm. Which I didn't know a lot about the Invincible. I keep hearing at the time so many good things about that,
Yeah.
that run and stuff. So
Yeah.
I always wanted to get into it. And the fact that the show came out now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm loving the show. Have you been watching the show or
I haven't caught it yet. I'm hoping to just binge watch it at some
binge
point.
watch it?
So yeah.
Yeah, the final episode comes out this Friday, and then me and
Okay.
Travis we're gonna talk about episode 7 and 8 this Sunday night at
Oh,
five
okay.
thirty. But TM Nerdy, we're gonna talk about that. But yeah, so he wrote, I mean he drew all those issues. So
Yeah.
he was considered a very good Spider-Man, a very big Spider-Man fan. They said that he drew a lot of Spider-Man related stuff in Invincible. I couldn't say, but
Yeah.
that's what I was hearing. So he
Yeah.
probably was very excited to be on the Amazing Spider-Man run. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so I was like, all right, not bad. So far, Ryan Otley, did you like his art on the Amazing Spider-Man?
um. Yeah. I gotta say that I did like it. It. I want to say it kind of reminded me of like Mike. You remember that guy Mike Ringo?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It kind of reminded me of his style. Uh, and
He had an awesome
yeah,
Fantastic Four one with Mark Wade. I have the
yeah,
animus
yeah.
right over there.
There you go. You know it then. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really, yeah, I uh, I was like, oh man, this is awesome. Spider-Man is looking so good here for his next volume of a series. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So he I like his art. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't love it. Like there was
Yeah.
some times where like I don't love his MJ. Like he made her
Okay.
look kind of weird to me. Like especially in the beginning. Like if you see her
Yeah.
face expression, I'm like, ew, who's that? You know what I mean? So I didn't
Yeah.
love her face expressions too much. I liked his Peter Parker. And I
Yeah.
mean, I like
Yeah.
that card. It's a little cartoony, you know what I'm saying? But it's a
It's all
good
yeah. It's all
cartoony.
cartoon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good. I don't
Yeah.
mind that. It's comic books, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
oh yeah, your boy Tom's in here. I just wanted to say,
Tom.
amazing.
Cool.
What's going on? What's it? Apex Ben says hello to us. So
I got my
he
yeah. I
love
got a Spider-Man shirt
he
on.
loves our Spider-Man shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So like I did like it. I did like it.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
my favorite. Like I've told people, Patrick Gleason is my favorite right now of
Okay.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But that's way after. That's way
Yeah. That's
after.
later. Yeah.
Way later. So I don't even know if we'll get to that part of the run. We
Yeah.
might touch it up a little bit, but
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
but yeah. So yeah, Ryan Otley, decent writer, two names, still trying to make a name for themselves. Even though Otley had his name there, they both did things in the past.
Oh
So
yeah.
Otley writes here, like he wrote issues 1 through 5 from the beginning, and then
Yeah.
like he takes some issues off because it's double shift, so
Yeah.
meaning 2 times a month. So
Yeah.
they gave him time to write the first 5 to
To
draw
to
draw
get
the first
caught.
5 issues.
He wanted
Yeah,
to get caught up. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
once he finished that, he didn't draw another issue number 11. So
Yeah.
and he's on he does that for a while until he stops in issue 49 out of nowhere, where he
Yeah.
announces his
Yeah.
he's leaving the Spider-Man, and I'm wondering why. I don't even remember if he said why
Yeah.
or anything
Yeah.
like that. Do you know?
I don't have zero clue what's
I think might have something to do with a lot of the hate, because
yeah.
there was a lot of hate going on through the Amazing Spider-Man issues right now. The
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
Kendrick
Yeah.
thing, and it's taking too long, and I don't know if like he wasn't digging that, or he thinks it's bringing his name down, or why,
Yeah.
or maybe he got tired of the editorial. But I do know that he's not very fast in drawing. At least that's what I hear. That
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
takes him a little while to get his comics in. But
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, Phable said I like everything about the current run outside of the Kendrick. Boomerang is great. Yeah, that current stuff. And
Hey. Hey.
that's what we're gonna talk about. What happened?
Yeah. We're gonna have to talk about that boomerang at some point here. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We got you know.
We're gonna talk about all that.
Okay.
But of course, I just wanted to cover uh the writer and
Yeah.
the
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 artist.
artist. I'm gonna go through some of the artists as we go through some of the issues and all that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
because I'm excited that we doing this because it jogged my memory. I
It's
started
starting
going
to.
through reading
Yeah.
some of the issues again from the beginning, and that's why I
Yeah.
figured we don't have to do this in one show. We could cover two, maybe
Like
three shows,
sections. Yeah.
sections
Yeah.
and stuff. So we'll do the first 22 or something like that.
Okay.
Free Comic Book Day came out 2018.
Oh yeah, it was great.
I loved it.
I
They
loved
they
it. Yeah.
they cramped in everything in that first 10 or 12 pages,
Yeah.
because you had an Infinity War back up in the
Yeah.
bot. What
That's
was that,
right.
two
Yeah.
issues? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
Infinity, whatever they were going through with the Infinity, which
And you
wasn't
find
very
out
good.
you kind of get the foundation of what the book is going for.
Yeah, what they well, there's a lot of rumors like this. Okay, diehard Spider-Man fans, not all of
Yeah.
us, but there's a
Yeah.
lot of people that don't like One More Day. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Remember
Yeah.
the whole One
Yeah.
More Day thing,
Yeah.
where
Yeah. Yeah.
that name Mephisto.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Mephisto all along.
Watch out now.
So the whole thing that the whole Peter sells his soul kind of thing, and
Yeah.
because Aunt May got shot because in Civil War he removed His
Yeah.
I think it's the second issue. He removed his
Yeah.
mask. Sorry for the
Yeah.
spoilers for people who didn't read Civil War,
Ah.
but because that everybody knew who he was, and then the
Yeah.
Kingpin, for what I know, sent someone out, an
To
assassin. I don't
to
remember who it
shoot.
was, but
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I don't remember
I
who
think
it was.
to shoot Peter,
To
but it
shoot.
got Aunt May, right?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she gets shot down, and then this is where the whole thing, and then
Yeah.
they sell the soul and they remove the marriage. Not only
Yeah.
they remove all the memories for everything, they remove the marriage, and that's like what a lot of
And and
Spider-Man fans got mad about.
and and also everybody forgot who Spider-Man was.
Yeah, everybody forgot who he was. The only one that
Yes.
knew was I think MJ. At one
Yes.
point, I think, and then I don't
Yes.
think she was very happy about that neither. In one of
And
the
then
issues, but
and then eventually, like little by little, certain people found out,
yeah.
remembered about who he was and stuff.
And then we're probably gonna talk about certain people as we go through some of the issues. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So this is why I mentioned
Yeah.
one more day, and then like that was
Yeah.
by JMS and Joe Quesada, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah. Yeah.
not too long, Dan Slott came out with Brand New Day, which is
Oh yeah.
the
Yeah.
continuation to that, like you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so there was a lot going on at that time. For
Oh
whatever
yeah.
reason, they wanted to take the marriage away from Peter Parker. These writers were afraid to write their marriage. I don't think they needed to do that, especially
No.
eventually it came out with Miles Morales. So
Yeah.
he could be the
Yeah.
young teenager, like, and he is doing that now. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe I didn't like that whole thing, but Spider-Man, I'm gonna keep reading it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But so I think like Nick Spencer. The reason why I'm talking about that, Nick Spencer looks like he starts what's the word you were getting, uh healing, starts healing
Oh yeah.
some of
Yeah.
that from the
Oh
past that
yeah. Yeah.
people
Yeah.
didn't like a little bit, and throughout this run you get little traits of that. You know what I mean? There's little
Yes.
things that
Yes.
he
That's
does
true.
in this run that he
There's
does.
little.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it makes you, and you go, oh well, maybe they'll start to fix some of the damage that was done earlier. So yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's exactly what he's going for, and then he has his whole
Yeah.
plan
Yeah.
going. And so yeah, so that's the gist of this free comic book day. You have that, you have his roommate, his
Yeah.
two new roommates, because
Yeah. Yeah.
he at the moment he's single, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And they get an apartment, and
Yeah. Yeah.
in this comic, of course you have other things like Kingpin and all this.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll go through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Boomerang, you see him in this issue, he's running with something in his
Yeah.
pocket, in his whatever in his whatever he's carrying, which ends up
Yeah.
being the tablet of time, I think it is, or something like some tablet there. You know what
It's
I mean?
Fred. It's
Yeah.
Fred. Come on.
But it's Boomerang,
Yeah. Yeah.
Fred,
Yeah.
running
Yeah.
with this thing. So, you know, he runs away with that. He gets away with it, and
Yeah. Yeah.
and I think Kingpin they catch him, and then he runs away or something like that. But
Yeah.
the moral of this story is at the end of the comic, you see Peter Parker with his new roommate, Robert Randy
Ro-
Robinson.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Randy Robinson,
That's,
which is the son
yes.
of Robert Robinson.
Yes.
And then they get a third guy, and the third guy ends up being
Boomerang.
Fred.
Fred.
This Fred guy, this Fred Myers.
This Fred
But,
guy, and of course, Peter Parker knows who he is. So,
yeah, but
so
Randy doesn't. So
yeah,
now
yeah.
we
So
have
it's
like
the whole thing
a
here.
whole thing. Now he's gonna live with a criminal,
Oh
which
man.
he's still a criminal at this point. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, so Free Comic Book Day excited, and that's pretty much what
Yeah.
happens in the first issue. They start
Yeah.
explaining some of that
Yeah.
with the roommate and all that. But in the first issue, of course, it starts with MJ and Peter on top of the Empire State Building. Back when he still had the black suit on,
Yeah.
and all that. And then they were talking about they'll always be together. That
Yes.
was that whole conversation they had. And this is where we're going on with the marriage thing and all that. So they're in there. So in this issue, he goes through all the fight with Mysterio, and it's a whole big fight, and the Avengers are there and everything.
Yeah.
And at first, they didn't know that the aliens were attacking. It was a whole thing, and it was a whole illusion for Mysterio. They catch him at the end, and the moral of this story is at the end is when he tells MJ that he needs her and all that, and then she says okay, and they kiss, and then boom, they're back together. And this is a bad thing because supposedly on that deal with the soul thing, they're not supposed to be together. Supposedly that's part of the deal. You know what I mean? So what you think about that?
I when we got to the end of that, and I was like, oh man, already this is gonna be good, because I've always felt like Peter and MJ should always be together. I mean, let's just hurry up, fix this. I'm looking forward to the fix, and so I'm excited. So
that's pretty cool. Yeah, I was pretty excited. I thought, like I said, I thought the run started good. We have the next few issues. We have Tri-Sentinels and all that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
We got this.
Tri-Sentinels.
We got that.
Wait, hold on. Let me
Right
solo
here.
me out right there. Boom.
Right there.
Number 3. Yes.
Number
that
3.
whole storyline.
Where there was another Peter Parker created. So there was a Peter Parker, and then there was a Spider-Man. So it's crazy. So
yeah. So what happened with that storyline? This is the first arc we're going for. We're talking about. So in this first arc, he ends up because in the past, because the whole switch with Dr. Octopus switched bodies with him. He ended up lying in Dr. Octopus' body and all that. That's a whole, like I said, Dan Slott's run will probably have to go through. Yeah. Anyway, because of the switch, Dr. Octavius got a degree with Peter Parker's body.
Yes.
And for whatever reason, he got discovered that he's not. It wasn't him. This little device or something figured him out that it wasn't him. It was Dr. Octavius who got that college degree or something for the scientists or whatever. So Peter's going back to school, and then his teacher is Dr. Connors, the lizard.
Doc Connors, the lizard, and he's like full lizard.
Yes, he's full lizard because he can't go crazy because he has even though he's lizard, he has a chip.
He has a chip.
Stop him from being the lizard completely, like being mad and stuff like that. So so he does that. That's kind of weird. And then somewhere an experiment happens in there, all heck breaks loose, and who was, I think, was it Taskmaster or who was it that interrupted?
It was it was Taskmaster and
Black Ant.
Black Ant. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
They were after whatever they were after. Everything went haywire.
Yeah.
The machine blasted Peter Parker.
Yeah, and it kind of split him apart or something. Yeah. So one is Peter Parker, one is Spider-Man.
So like throughout that whole arc, you have Peter Parker, who's the responsible one and all that. He doesn't have his powers, but he's cool, right? And then you have Spider-Man, who's not responsible. He's doing whatever he wants. He's doing interviews with the Knicks, pictures with the Knicks, interviews with the Oprah or something like that. Got no responsibility. He hits on the Black Cat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is that guy doing? He just does not care.
He don't care.
But I think it's cool. It's almost like this is showing you like they need to each other, because Peter Parker tries to help a few people, but he doesn't have his powers, and he actually gets hurt. You know what I mean? But Spider-Man doesn't have the responsibility, so he messes everything up
No.
even more.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's worse than the Parker luck.
What are you gonna do?
So,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Really.
So that whole, I'm guessing you love that whole storyline.
I did. I did. I loved it. I was like, oh my god, this is so crazy.
It was
This is
fun.
like an exciting storyline. I was super pumped to be back. Uh, this was when I first met Bueller, and I got fully back into comic books and all that. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. So you started right there in the beginning of this run, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I started a
Yeah.
year before that, towards the end of Slot's run, and I went back and
Okay.
read a few of the other stuff, but
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
we have that whole story arc. We have the Tri Sentinels that we
Uh,
got back. I
yes.
forgot what issues they were from back in the
I think
'90s.
issue
You know,
4. Yeah.
yeah. They
Oh,
have
in the 80, it was like issue 329, something like that.
yeah. You might be right.
Yeah.
You might be
Yeah.
right, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I remember as a kid. So Ryan Otley's already bringing a lot of Ryan Otley. Nick Spencer's already bringing
Expensive.
up both of them
Yeah.
because Ryan
Yeah.
Otley's
Yeah.
drawing it.
Yeah.
So he's bringing up already a lot of the history in these little little comic strips he's doing. And he brings
Yeah. Yeah.
Mendo Stram, a Steve Ditko character.
Thunderstruck. Yes.
Mendo Stram.
He's
He
from way
created the
back.
monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
robot monster.
Yep. Yep.
So, but as he's winning, as he's
Yeah.
winning,
Yeah.
who comes out of nowhere and takes him out? Do you remember? That's the big guy.
Well, the big guy.
The big guy.
Uh,
The one
the
everybody's hating right now. But they
Mephisto.
don't hate him.
No. It
No, no,
wasn't
no.
Mephisto.
Kendrick.
Yeah, that's it. Kindred. That's right. Kindred.
For whatever reason, he's taking him out. You know what I mean? I guess
Yeah. Yeah.
he was being a little too successful and didn't want to kill Spider-Man. So
Oh,
we
yeah. Yeah.
already
Yeah. I
getting
mean,
what?
Kindred, right? Kindred at this point was like kind of behind the scenes, and he's like things will happen. You will see, and I'm like, well, who is this Kindred guy? What's going on?
Yeah, everybody's like,
Yeah.
oh, because they show you bits and pieces of him in the
Yeah.
beginning. They show you like the Beetle, I forgot her name, the girl Beetle,
Yeah.
as a lawyer
Yeah.
of Mysterio, one scene.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, everybody in this courtroom starts throwing up maggots and stuff, which was
Yeah.
gross. I thought
Yeah.
this was gonna be a horror, kind of like
It was
the Incredible, the Mortal Hulk run or something.
more. Yeah. Yeah.
But it wasn't. But that was all Kendrick, So Kendrick has his
That
hands
was.
on everything so far. So so yeah, so that whole arc runs, he takes him out.
Yeah.
What's his name? Kendrick
Try to.
takes
Other
out the
Kindred.
Sentinels, so Spider-Man and all of them, and that whole arc ends like
Like
that
that.
with him destroying them. So
Yeah.
the first 5 issues, Spencer and Otley, very successful. I thought there was people that weren't liking it still, but there was people that were.
Yeah.
There was a lot of
There's a lot of
Spider-Man
people that
fans loving it.
jump back on. Yeah.
A lot of people jump back on. So yeah,
Yeah.
first 5 is loving it. So
Yes.
then number 6 comes, and like from 6 to 10, I think he did like 3 of them, and then the other
Yeah.
3 he helped. But one of my favorite current writer artists is Humberto Ramos. Yes.
Yes.
I was excited to see him there because I already knew who he was from I think
Yeah.
Spectacular Spider-Man Volume 2, or it
Yeah.
was one of those where he covered, right?
Yeah. I remember. Yeah. Yeah.
And then I enjoyed a lot of those when I was reading at that time.
Yeah.
So I knew who he was. So when he was on the cover, I was like, when his name was on the cover, I was excited.
Yeah.
So what you think about his run so far on Spider-Man? Because we're gonna cover the next 6 to 10.
Who?
The
Humberto?
next arc. Yeah.
What did I think?
Humberto.
I loved it. I mean, that's probably my favorite character that he draws. Because I'm not usually a big fan of his, but he really did a really great job on these issues of Amazing Spider-Man. So
He really did. He really did. I
yeah,
enjoyed him. Of course, the
yeah,
first issue he has the Vulture, the whole
yeah,
Vulture, and he that in that issue the Vulture is part of the whole thing. He's the
yes,
bad guy in that issue, but the main part of this issue, which is issue number 6, is MJ and Peter are kind of like on a home date. You know what I mean? And who
and
interrupts them?
you got Fred Boomerang.
Yep.
Yeah,
And he interrupts
yeah,
them like nothing is happening. He kind of blocking what
yeah,
they're doing. You know.
yeah.
Uh, guys call it a certain name. I don't want to say that it's a family show, so I don't want to say what it
Oh
is, but
wow. Oh no.
everybody know what it is. But
Yeah,
yeah. So he interrupts them, and they're getting pissed. Right now, Peter's
yeah,
not
yeah,
digging his roommate. Now MJ's not digging his roommate, and
yeah, yeah.
it's not fair. You know what I mean?
He's cramping their style. Yeah, yeah,
Scrapping their style, scrapping their style. So
yeah.
somewhere in six or I think 6 and 7.
Well, we got to talk about toward the end of 6. We got to talk about it.
Okay, go ahead.
Do
What
you,
what
do,
you think of
well, do you remember what Peter Parker went to a certain bar, and
the bar with no name?
he was doing all this trivia. Remember, he knew all this
Yeah.
trivia, and people were like, "Whoa, he knows so much about
He knows so much
whoa."
about Spider-Man because it's
Yeah,
all
how is that?
the bar with no name. For those who don't know, is a
Yes,
bar,
is
I think uptown New York, that
something like
all
that.
the
Yeah,
villains go to drink,
yeah,
and no heroes allowed, no cops. It's just the
yeah.
bar. Who knows why that's allowed there, but in comics,
Yeah,
so he goes into this bar, Peter, and he's like talking to Boomerang, and they were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, no. And then like they do
Yeah,
the Spider-Man trivia, and he's getting them all
yeah,
right.
they're doing all this trivia, and he decides, okay, I'll join in, and he's doing so well that they're like, what the heck?
And then his
So
excuse was, well, I took pictures of him for years. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's true.
so he's like, oh, and he looked like he's feeling himself too. Like, of course you're gonna
Hmm.
know by yourself, you dummy. You know.
Of course, of course, yeah, yep, yep,
And then like towards, and then like I think that comes on to issue 7, and when like
yeah,
all
yep,
all hell breaks loose in that bar, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah,
it gets destroyed. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Everybody
So
just starts uh, going after him and Boomerang. You know, yeah,
the bar. So that yeah, I love that story. The whole thing that was just funny
yeah,
with him.
yeah. With
And
it,
then
yeah.
Boomerang. How did he not figure out who Peter Parker is by now?
Come on.
Who knows? Come on. But of course, you had the female Elektra in there. It's probably one of the
Yeah,
reasons why the whole thing blew up, because she's a
yeah,
hothead, and
yeah.
can't mess with her. So,
Oh,
so you have of course, you have Are you done with those issues, or you want to talk more about 6 and 7? More like
oh no, we can move on. Yeah,
so 8 through 10. The story arc continues with,
yeah.
of course,
The
the
Black Cat.
thieves. The thieves go first. You
The
got
okay,
the,
the
the
Gale.
main boss in there,
Yeah,
ahead of that thing, and of course,
yeah,
like you said, the black cat, which comes out of nowhere and like scratches Peter Parker's face off, like not off, but she scratches his
yeah,
face,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and yeah, she got mad at him, and
Well, yeah, because of how he was toward her when Otto was, I guess when Otto was in charge of his body or something like that. Yeah,
yeah, not only that, a few weeks before that, when Peter Parker wasn't in Spider-Man's body, Spider-Man was his own thing.
yeah,
Was who knows how he looked like, not being, was he full of spiders or whatever when he was in that arc, but
oh
who
yeah,
knows?
yeah,
He
yeah,
hit on her. You know what I mean?
yes,
So
yes.
she got her back for that too, and he didn't even remember. He was just like, "What'd you do that
Yeah.
for?" And then she's like, "Oh, Otto take over your body again," you know?
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, so the whole that whole thing. So that whole storyline starts with the thieves go. I don't remember
Yeah.
the lady's name, but she's the
Yeah.
boss. And
Yeah.
I'm guessing this whole group that Gambit deals with in the comics. I could be wrong. It's like the same group.
Uh, I don't. It could be. Could be. I need to look into that.
Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
they start stealing everything of the superheroes. Somehow,
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, the new Ghost Rider's car is missing somehow.
Yeah.
Punisher's guns are missing.
Yeah.
Uh, Squirrel Girl, main Squirrel is missing. Like, what the heck is going on? You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
Spider Man's web
Oh, his
shooters are
web
missing.
shooters. Yeah.
Yeah. So how the heck is all this happening? They're wondering.
Some kind of magic or something going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the Steve School that did it. So
Yeah.
so the moral of this story is him and Black Cat, they fight to get everybody's thing back. I just thought that was so hilarious. And
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
even had Miss Marvel in there, and they have the whole Avengers, and they're trying
Yeah.
to find where this stuff is. And I think one of Iron Man's tech or something was in one of the storage facilities of the
Yeah.
thieves, and
Yeah.
it was Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, that found them. How you find them? And she found them through her tablet. Like,
Yeah. She's
duh.
got. Yeah.
And then
She's
Tony
big on
Stark
that stuff. She's big
yeah,
on that
yeah,
social media stuff, and yeah. Yeah.
through social media because of young kids.
Yeah.
Tony Stark and Reed Richards didn't, they didn't know, but
Yeah.
she did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. That was one of my favorite
Yes.
panels so far of this whole thing. So yeah, so like all that happens,
Oh yeah.
they get all the things back, and I think we'll get to the Kingpin stuff in a minute because that was somewhere in there. Kingpin,
Yeah.
the relationship between Kingpin and Kendrick. We'll talk
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
that in a minute.
Yeah.
But we'll do the Black Cat stuff. But the Black Cat, which is issue number 10,
Yes.
I think that's the issue where it says issue has been stolen. They're looking for it
Yeah.
with the other
Oh yeah. Yeah. With the tape,
that very
duct
famous
tape and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
from the from the first 2022 issues. This was my favorite issue because this
Okay.
is when they all like after everything happens and they find out everything. They find everybody's things back. Um, Peter Parker and the Black Cat on the roof somewhere, sitting down, and she's like very emotional because she's been through a lot. The Dan Slott run, like a
Yes.
lot of people don't like her in the Dan Slott run because she was her own little
She.
kingpin in that. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
She went back to her criminal ways, and yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people hated that from Dan Slott, from
Yeah.
what they did to her, like a character uh, assassination they called it. But
Yeah.
but yeah, she's one of my favorite characters as a kid. So I wasn't reading the comic at that point, so I don't know what happened. I'm gonna go read through that
Yeah. Oh,
whole
yeah.
run.
Yeah.
But and we'll probably cover it here.
Okay. Yeah.
but let me just take a quick sip. But of course, towards the end of this, she
Yeah.
sits down with Peter Parker and she tells him she remembers that they dated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think throughout the Roger Stern run, um,
Yes. Yeah.
they dated and stuff, but she doesn't remember who he is. That's because of what happened with the whole one more day thing. But official.
Yeah.
But 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 he feels bad for her and he reveals
Yes.
his identity to her.
Yeah.
And it all comes back to her, at least that part. Because
Yes.
they didn't get back together, but it's just something like she felt like she needed he felt like he needed to show her. And then like he goes back
Yes.
home, he tells MJ, MJ, I told her, I hope you're not
Yeah.
mad. And then she's like, it's a tiger. I'm not jealous, the way she said that.
See that?
Hey,
There you
tiger.
go.
You know what I mean?
Because guess what? He did marry MJ, so there should be no jealousy because he really connects deeper with MJ, I think.
Yes,
So,
yes. So
yeah,
and she wasn't interested either. She said she's dating someone. So all that
yeah,
water under the bridge, they make up and all that, and it's
yeah,
all good.
yeah,
But there's someone that was mad that that happened, and that someone is Kendrick.
yeah.
You
Oh, yeah,
remember
that's
what
true.
happened? He punched something, and he was like,
Punch
"Her." He
somebody.
told her. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, 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 yeah.
the whole thing of this whole uh, spell or whatever it is, a soul, whatever the thing is he can't be telling people that. You know what I mean? And little
Yeah,
by little, the more people
he's
know, the
he's
more
chipping
this.
away. Yeah,
Yeah, I think the more this whole spell thing, it goes haywire. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
that's what Nick Spencer, throughout these issues, he's showing you little by little. It's a
Yeah,
long
yeah.
stretch, but he's
It's a long
showing you
stretch. Yeah.
a real long stretch. Like
Yeah, it is.
it's a
Yeah.
64 stretch. Well, we'll get there. We'll
Yeah.
get there.
Yeah, yeah.
But so far, this is my favorite issue. We also Carly Cooper in this back in this issue, which
Yeah.
I don't know much about her, but I heard she died, so I don't know how she's alive now. But
Yeah.
do you know how she's alive?
I don't know.
It's comics.
It's
That's what Bob said,
Marvel.
right?
It's Marvel. So,
It's
yeah.
Marvel. It's comics. And
Yeah.
then also in this issue, MJ gets a message from Jarvis.
Yeah.
You know, you remember that where she meets up
Oh,
with Jarvis,
yeah. Yeah.
and they have
So,
their little like session where the
Michael.
superheroes. I don't know if this issue or the next one, but the superheroes, like other people who have relationships with superheroes,
Oh, yeah,
start
yeah.
talking with them.
They're in a therapy session or
Yeah,
something.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what you call those therapies? Like they have one for alcoholics and all that. They
Yeah,
have
yeah. Like AAA or whatever. Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
this is for
Yeah.
people who know superheroes.
Yeah.
So behind there, you see, I think you see Genki talking behind there, and I was like,
Yeah.
that has
Yeah.
to be Genki, Miles Morales' buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember the other ones. The other ones were noticeable, but they faded their face, so you couldn't know. But with their
Yeah.
talking, you knew who they were.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, so I thought that whole thing was awesome. Um, and then before we go on to the next arc, the
Yeah.
Kingpin. The
Yeah. The
Kingpin
Kingpin.
is involved with Kendrick, but not the way
Yeah.
people would think. He
Yeah.
like nobody tells Kingpin what to do. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
he's
Anybody who
currently
knows that,
he's currently the mayor of New
yes,
York. Yes.
yes, he's the mayor, but
Yeah.
he's not in full control because
Yeah.
Kendrick is kind of
No.
like threatening him a little bit. You
Oh,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
But he's threatening him because I think he's promising him that his actual wife, could return.
Yeah.
Because in the clone conspiracy, another Dan Slott thing,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. Yeah.
they make a clone of her. She comes back, and remember,
Yes.
like he gets all emotional and then snaps her neck.
Yes.
The clone.
I read that. I've got the hardback of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
and he did that because he says this is not my real wife. Because all it is,
Yeah.
it's memory of his
It's
wife.
it's just a clone.
It's just
Yeah.
put in there. So
Yeah.
he's trying to bring her back completely. So
Yeah.
that's why he owns Kingpin right now. Because if he could do that for Kingpin, you know,
Yeah.
he's willing to. Kingpin's willing to deal with whatever as long as he gets what he wants. It's always been like that with
Yes.
Kingpin. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I'll go the end of that run. So what you think so far? The first 10 issues, were you enjoying it from this point
Uh,
on?
yeah. Yeah. I was fully in it, and I'm like I. It'd been a while since I'd been excited about an Amazing Spider-Man run, and I was cruising along, and I loved it. So,
Yeah, so let's go to the chats real quick, see what people are saying, because I haven't been
all
there a
right,
while. Been there 40,
yeah,
54 minutes, and we cover the first 10 issues, so I think we're running at a decent time here. You know what I
yeah,
mean? No rush. So
no,
we saw Mrs. Chamorro station. Thanks for coming in.
uh,
Nerdy's still here. My wife's still here. Amen. Eh. I have to go change my laundry. I'll be back. So Nice to know, TM. He's doing his laundry. Mrs.
Okay,
Chamorro,
that's good.
Station. I think I just said that, but Station. Kirby, Station friend, just popping in for a bit while I have the chance. Thanks for coming in if you're still here. Phable saying hi to Kirby. Astron's Comic and Collection. What's going on, bro?
Wow.
Tomorrow, if I didn't say hi to you earlier, what up, tomorrow? Um, No Good Comics Station. Thanks for coming in. Uh,
Yeah.
Darth Timo
Oh,
Station.
wow.
If I got that wrong, I'm sorry. Uh, Somewhere in here, 62 Station.
Wow.
What's going on? A lot of people out here today, huh? My boy
Yeah.
Nick Comic Culture. What's going on, bro? I haven't seen your video yet. He posted his video. He's part of the group too. He's part of that whole list. So I have to get on here next time, make sure I have the whole list. But
Oh,
he just posted a video not too long after, a few hours before my show. Check out that video.
okay.
I'm gonna check it out. Pretty sure after this. Um, he says Wednesday belongs to the PC Army Bad Batch. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bobby's still here. What up, Bobby? Still here. Think we got everybody. Rogue Trader still here.
Hi, buddy.
TM had to do laundry. Is it April already?
No? Is it, is it April? That's funny. Huh.
That's funny. So yeah. So now we're gonna cover from issue 11 on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before we get to the 100 stuff. I don't know if there's a lot in here, but we'll cover it.
Now,
Let me finish
I
my
have
drink.
now I have to say, uh, there's one main character in this next story arc that uh, the dynamic between him and Spider-Man has totally changed over the last few years because Spider-Man just one day decided to go and meet with him for what was it, lunch or dinner at some point,
Yeah.
and then he pulled the mask off, and boom, he was having a talk with J. Jonah Jameson as Peter Parker, and Jameson knew that he was Spider-Man, and I still need to get that issue. By the way, I still need to get that
You
because
talking about
oh man,
when he tells Spider-Man when Spider-Man tells him was it that in the Chip Rescue run?
it was
I think it
yeah
was issue 6 of that run. I could be
yeah
wrong. I have it. I have it.
something like that. Yeah,
That was
I
an
gotta get
awesome
that.
book. That was an awesome
Yeah,
book. They went because him as Spider-Man because Jonah was doing a podcast
yeah,
and he had
yeah,
him in an interview and they had a whole fight.
yeah, yeah,
He was saying they both were lashing at each other on why each of them hate each other. You know what I mean? And
yeah, yeah,
of course, in these next few comics, there is a Jonah kind of origin story, and that's
yeah,
in issue 12. But
yeah,
it shows why he hates people with masks. It's because his wife
yeah,
was shot down by a person with a mask. So that's
yeah.
why he hates vigilante. He hates anything with masks. He did that for so long. You know what I mean?
But it seems like he is trying to make up for. Sometimes it seems like he's trying to make up for what he's done to Peter. Somewhat. So it's interesting. Yeah.
It's interesting because for the whole time you always thought he hated Spider-Man, but it
Yeah.
wasn't. He didn't really hate him,
No.
but he did. It was like a weird thing with him. And of course,
Yeah.
I'm the kid. What's going on, bro? Thanks for popping in, saying what's up to us.
Awesome.
Yeah. So the whole thing is he still likes Spider-Man a little bit, even at that time, even though he always hated on
Yeah.
it and everything.
Yeah.
Uh, Parker, yeah, come over here,
Yeah.
get you some Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know about a great Jonah, but that's the best I can do.
That's
You know
not
what I
bad.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, but in this issue, somehow, like you said, the Chip Zdarsky run, he finds out he's
Yeah.
Spider-Man, and now
Yeah.
he's the total opposite. Now
Yeah.
now he loves
He
Spider-Man.
wants to. He wants to help him. Yeah.
And in his podcast, he's like, Spider-Man's a hero. That's what he says
Yeah.
in that comic.
Yeah, he does.
He says Spider, and I'm looking at it like, what?
So this
Like
is
if
a different. This is like a different take with Jonah. You know, it's a different direction and stuff. Yeah.
it's a totally. I enjoy it though, like because there's people that hate it. Oh, you're changing Jonah and all that. I was like, there's a whole history of Jonah
Hey.
hating Spider-Man. I thought it
So
was
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
cool to change it up.
different. Yeah,
Yeah,
I did too. Yeah,
and what I love about it when Chip did it, um, Dan Slott went along with it and then
he
ended up
did
putting it from the
in
Peter
the.
from the B title
Yeah,
to the A title, which you didn't see that a lot in modern day at the time. You
that's
didn't
true.
see a lot
That's
of
true.
things that happen in the B title. They talk about
That'll
it in
go
the
over.
A title.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because Amazing
yeah,
Spider-Man is the A title, is the flagship, and
yeah,
all these B titles you barely hear about it in the A. But
yeah,
this really hold along onto it. So
yeah.
I thought that was fantastic. If you don't have that issue, try to pick it up. If
I'm
I
trying to
see it,
find it.
I'll try to pick it up for you, but
Yeah.
it might be expensive. It might.
Ah, uh-oh.
It's pretty. It's pretty.
Shooting up.
It's
Shooting
an
up.
excellent issue. It's an excellent issue. But
Yeah.
of course, Ryan Otley comes back to a couple of issues, so he's doing
Oh
these
yeah.
issues, and you get, the introduction to Arcade in this whole storyline.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
you,
Yeah.
you get the enforcers, where
Yeah.
you got Ox, Montana, and Fancy Dan up in there. I don't know the other
Yeah.
guys. Those three I know the most.
I
Do
think
you
that
know
was
the other
it.
guys? No,
I think
there was
was
two
there a fourth
others,
one?
but there's
Oh,
five of
oh,
them or something.
those guys were added later. Those guys were, I don't
Yeah, they were
know.
added later.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, we just love Ox, Montana, and Fancy Dan. Fancy Dan was the one with the rope, right? That
yeah.
was yeah, yeah. He was my favorite in the thick of the
Now
run.
wait,
You know
now
what I
wait a
mean?
minute. I think Tiptoe Joe's in there somewhere too. If I'm no, I don't know. No, just kidding. No,
So
no.
yeah, so that's another thing from the Dicko run they bring out. So I thought that was pretty
Yeah,
cool. So in that issue, he beats them up and all that. It's not much to say except for the Jonah stuff. Um,
yeah.
of course, the 12th
You got,
issue, he talks. Go ahead. You were gonna say
you
something? I'm
got well. You
sorry.
got Scorpion. Scorpion's in there. You know.
Faber said he loves what they did with the JJ in this run. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, talking. So tomorrow saying here. So in this issue, like I said, you
Yeah.
have the enforcers in there, but you have Arcade, which is he's a major
Oh
part of
yeah.
what happens in the future arc.
Toward the.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's anything of course you also get in the J Jonah origin story issue. You also get the return of the Jonah Slayer, where he helps
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
try to defeat the Scorpion because the Scorpion comes in this issue, and
Yeah.
kind of beats him up or something, and kidnaps Jameson and stuff like that. Cause there's a
Yeah.
whole kidnapping of Jameson happening here, and then Spider-Man helps him and all
Oh
that.
yeah.
And then they have to fight all these guys together somehow.
Yeah.
And Jonah
Yeah.
really
Oh.
thinks he had a big part of it. Yeah, I helped Spider-Man.
I
You know what I
have.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like, you could really have the muscle to try to beat up on uh, these bad guys,
Scorpion
right?
or yeah. Yeah.
But he helped. And of course, he has a whole argument with the Kingpin because now he doesn't like Kingpin as the mayor and all that because Jonah used to
Yeah.
be a mayor. He always thinks Kingpin's a bad mayor. So you have all that happening. So you have
Oh
a
yeah.
lot. So
Yeah.
like I said, the Nick Spencer run started off great, and
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
least I liked it. So
Yeah.
we have all this happening, and of course you have to know a little bit of the history to enjoy it more, which I
True.
did.
True.
But
Yeah.
anything from issue 12 that you think I missed out on?
Um. No, not really. No, I think you covered it pretty well. Yeah.
Yes, because pretty much Ryan Otley drew most of these books because, like I said, they take a break from them and then they do
Yeah.
a whole.
And he does a very good job, by the way. I think.
And of course, in the 13th, they fight Scorpion, and then at the end, you have Big Man comes in with
Oh
the
yeah, the
mask.
big man. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Big man,
yeah,
and
yeah.
which they go through the whole fight in there and all that to figure out Big Man is Frederick Foswell Jr., which is another
Yeah,
thing from the Dicko run. He spilled over
yeah.
the reading run, and
So how
his
about
father.
that?
Yeah, how
Huh?
about that? Because his father died. You know, I think
Yeah,
his father died trying to save Spider-Man or something like that, or Spider-Man
something
was
like
in
that.
it, something like yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, so he wanted revenge. His sister
yeah,
tried to be the big man too, and somewhere along the line in the run, and she got
yeah,
killed. So he wanted revenge on the
yeah,
Spider-Man,
yeah.
like they all do. They all want revenge on Spider-Man because they
Of
blame
course.
him. They
Yeah,
blame him for the father and the sister dying, the son.
yeah.
So after that
What do
they
you get?
stop him. But the main part of these issues, towards the end of this issue, is Taskmaster and Black Ant starts breaking out, which I thought at the
Like
time was the Sinister Six, but we'll find
they
out
were
later
breaking
that it
out. They were breaking out all these villains, these animal villains, and
Scorpion,
yeah,
who they just beat up
Scorpion,
and got and all that.
uh,
So that
Rhino.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
for the moment we don't know why. We just know are
yeah,
they
yeah,
doing this? So everybody's like, oh, are we doing the Sinister Six again? Are we doing this? Are we doing that? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we go to issue 14, which the artist is Chris Pachalo.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Chris Pachalo?
I believe he did some X-Men. So
Something like
I
that. I'm
mean,
familiar with him.
something
I
like
don't know
that.
his art
I
that much,
mean,
but
you know, I think he did like the last couple issues of the first run of Fantastic Four. I think
yeah,
something like that.
something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, yeah,
Anyway, he does the art, and I thought his art was pretty good in this issue.
yeah.
Um,
Very
because
good.
this issue is called Family Matters, which is explaining a little bit of the history of the Craven the Hunter's family, the whole
Hmm.
thing that happened in the past. Because
Yeah,
Craven the Hunter, which was it? Whose run was it where they had that big that big uh the 6 issue series
yeah,
of Craven the Hunter?
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh wait, we talking about from the '80s? Are you, or are
Yeah,
we?
yeah, that
Oh,
because
talking about
we talking about Craven the Hunter.
Craven's Last Hunt. We're talking about J.M. DeMathis, Mike
Yes,
Zeck. Yeah,
there you go.
yeah,
I knew you knew.
yeah,
I knew you knew.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought you were talking about later on when they resurrected him or something. But yeah,
No, like yeah, that whole thing. I didn't understand and all that. The whole
yeah,
resurrecting
yeah, yeah,
him,
yeah,
but all that. But
yeah,
supposedly he's alive. Was he
yeah, yeah.
resurrected in the Clone Saga? I don't even remember.
He
Was he
no
Clone
no no
Saga
no
that we
no
got?
no 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 no. They resurrected him. I think it was early. It was early in the Dan Slott run. I think
That's
something
probably
like that.
why. Oh yeah, the Grim
Uh,
Hunt, right? Was it that one
the
or was
Grim
that
Hunt.
something else?
That's it. No,
Okay,
no, it's Grim Hunt. Yeah,
Grim Hunt.
yeah,
Yeah, they resurrected
yeah,
him from that. Okay,
yeah,
because I think I was reading comics at that time. I don't remember that run as much, but I think yeah, they had the whole
yeah,
him and the whole family thing because they talked about the
yeah.
whole family and
They
stuff
got
like
like
that.
he had like a daughter and a wife and yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
this starts the whole famous
Craven. Yes.
Craven the Hunter, the whole
Yeah.
because they kidnap Rhino, they kidnap
Yeah.
and all that. But this issue is explaining that, and then of course the 15th issue um explains more of that. But you have a return of a certain hobgoblin. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Ned
yeah.
Leeds, he's supposed
Yeah.
to be dead, but he's back. But I'm guessing this is the Clone Saga that they
Yeah.
redid him from the Clone Saga,
It's
so it's not
it's got
really
to
him.
be. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's homeless. Aunt May brings him
Yeah.
from you know being
Yeah.
homeless, brings him to a restaurant and all that. And
Yeah.
who comes in and destroys the restaurant?
The Rhino.
The Rhino, the big
Yeah.
Rhino. John Romita
Yep.
senior
yeah.
creator. You know what I mean?
The big guy that Spider-Man sometimes shouldn't be fighting because he's just too big.
Yeah, he's too big. Spider-Man always seems to
But Spider-Man knows how to take care of him. So
yeah, he does. He knows. He
yeah,
ends up beating him all the time. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
he's the Rhino. He can't do much. I just beat
Whoa, whoa,
people
whoa!
up.
That sounds like you should be doing the voice of the Rhino in the animated series there.
Yeah, I love that. I love the
Yeah.
anime. I'm mad they took it out of the Disney Plus, the Spider-Man
I
the
heard
animated
that
series.
I heard they're gonna possibly be bringing it back. So
They better because that's my
yeah,
favorite cartoon. Like
yeah,
as a kid, I grew up with Spider-Man and his amazing friends, and
yeah,
I
yeah,
love the music and all that. But my favorite Spider-Man cartoon is Spider-Man the animated series, and I
yeah.
watch all the other ones and I like them. Like Spectacular Spider-Man's the next best thing people are saying. But to me, the best rendition of Spider-Man is
Let's
Spider-Man the
see.
animated series.
Yeah.
They use a lot from that. So, but
Okay.
that's just me. You know, I might be
Okay.
starting fights
Okay.
here. But yeah. Before we get to the hunter, let me get back to the chats real quick.
Oh yeah.
Um, I did like earlier. We saw John. I don't know if he's still here, but Station. I'm glad he came in. We got Bobby still up in here. I hope everybody's enjoying this. I heard Herm was going to voice J. Jonah in the next Spider-Man
Oh.
animated show. You think I was pretty good, huh? Okay, so
Okay.
I put that tomorrow. Then we have John Lover One, Stationary One. Hey Herm and Sam, earlier your show, your Spider-Man tease is nice.
But
BTW, can you show it without grabbing stands or full
without
screening?
grabbing. Okay.
Uh, where you want us to stand?
I
Or
guess we want to stand. Okay.
all right, I'm gonna show you
Okay.
first. Solo layout.
Okay.
Show your
Here.
shirt. Wait, let me take the
Here. There you go.
Spider-Man.
There you go. I
Spider-Man.
see there.
It's pretty just a whole
Spidey
black shirt with the Spidey on it,
with the
right?
Spidey. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. So
So and then me
what about
solo
you?
layout. Mine is
Oh,
a
look at that
box.
one. Oh, that's
And
nice.
it's this is a video game Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The video game spider suit. I love the video game spider suit. I love the video. I mean, the suit, everything. A lot of people, there were some Spider-Man fans that didn't like it or the change in the costume, but they always gotta do that in the games. You know,
Oh yeah.
they
Yeah.
always have to have new costumes in the game, and I like the way they did this one. Of course, I have the hat too. It's not a fitted,
Nice.
so
Nice.
uh, I love the game, so I had to buy the gear for it. And
We got brother Joe.
got
You
brother
see.
Joe. First time eating dinner with you guys. My wife says what? Thanks, brother Joe. You got Sleepy saying Damien saying
Nice
nice
shirt.
shirts. Thanks,
Yeah.
man. We appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying this little run that we're going at the Nick Spencer run. I know we probably won't get to the end. If people were
Yeah.
looking for
Yeah.
that, hopefully in a couple of weeks we'll cover the second
Oh
run.
yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We won't wait too long. We'll do the Punisher. Maybe in two
Yeah.
weeks we'll continue on with the Nick Spencer run. But
Okay. Yeah.
let me put you back in here. And
Wow.
yeah, so we're doing pretty good. We're on 15
Yeah.
minutes in. We got most of the meat of the run, but now we're
The
going to the haunted stuff.
we
The
got the meat.
very
We're going for the potato. Yeah.
the potato. So so this one right here, there are people who hated it. Hated it. Saying
Well,
it
I
was
think.
too long. It was
Well,
too
I don't know. I think those people are. I don't know what they're looking for because it wasn't really that long to me. I mean, it it was
I didn't think
fine.
so. I think
Yeah.
because we went because okay, when I grew up with the Clone Saga.
Yeah.
Anybody think
Yeah.
that was pretty
Yeah.
long?
It was.
That was
It
really
was
long.
pretty long. It was brutal.
What they went like 3 years or something like that,
Oh, it seemed more than that.
because it was like a prequel to it before they
Yes.
was setting up, and then there was a whole event happening
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
that to the
Yeah.
very end, and then there's uh, a prelude
And then you
after or
had
something.
and then you had missing babies and all kinds of weird stuff. Like, oops,
Oops.
I forgot who Spider-Man was. Uh, you had Norman Osborn coming back, and oh yeah, it's crazy.
Yes.
So
Maybe one day, somewhere in the
we
future,
should.
we'll cover the Spider-Man,
That's
Clone
a good
Saga.
thing.
I would love to cover that, but that's a lot of
Sure.
reading, and I want to go and read all that.
It's a lot of reading.
Woo! I already got a lot in my backlog. I'm gonna add that. But
Well,
I don't know what that is, but
yeah,
but keeping on.
yeah.
We're gonna discuss the
The
haunted,
Hunted. Yeah.
the hunted. Before we get to the
Yes.
main story, did you like any of the point HU issues?
Did did I like them?
Yeah, because you had 16 point HU,
I
you
got.
had 18, 19, and I think 20. There was four of them.
Guess what? I think I like them better than the main
Then the main story.
story. Yeah,
Yeah, I think I did too.
yeah.
Like
Because it was more. They were more focused on like a specific character and what they were going through at the time and stuff, and I really got into it. So
Tom says, love me some Clone Saga. Got that omnibus. Yeah, there's four full omnibuses of that.
yeah,
I got two of them, but I didn't get the whole four. I had to get trade paperback from the first one.
yeah.
But I had to do what I had to do, right? But
You done it. Yeah,
but I got them. But
yeah.
so yeah, so the HU, the first one was drawn by
Was
Ivan Coelho, and there was
and
the
it
whole
had
Black
Black Cat.
Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you think of that one?
Not bad, not bad. And
Yeah,
cover is great too. You had I believe that's a Greg Land cover there. Uh, so
pretty good
yeah,
cover. That's showing
yeah,
a
you know,
little bit of the history of what she was doing and
yeah,
how she helped Billy. We'll
yeah,
get to that later and all that.
yeah, yeah.
Um, the next one HU cover was the
Was the
Gibbon,
Gibbon? Yes,
which
yes.
Reggie Collects made that
part of the
famous.
part of the Gibbon gang. Yeah,
How the Gibbon hashtag Gibbon Gang. Reggie
yeah,
Collect, Reggie Simmons. Anybody who not following that guy, follow him. He's pretty cool. He
he
covers a lot of stuff. You know what I
he's a
mean?
very cool guy. Yeah.
Very
No,
awesome.
but yeah, but the Gibbon, is tragic. Tragic end. Yeah. So
It made you feel really bad for him because he
yeah,
loved Spider-Man. You know what I
he wanted
mean?
to be he wanted to be his partner.
Yeah.
His sidekick. Yeah.
But Spider-Man didn't take him serious, and like
Yeah.
everybody all his life made fun of him and all that because he was
Yeah.
different. And yeah, even Spider-Man, the guy he loved, they say you
Yeah.
never meet your heroes. This is one
Yeah.
example. And
Yeah.
I guess he was having a bad time, Spider-Man, and he
Yeah.
didn't really take villains, like he didn't respect them because they didn't respect them,
Yeah.
Spider-Man. So
Yeah.
he just thought there was another clown, but he was
Yeah.
like that, he
Yeah.
couldn't help himself, and that made him be a bad guy. But what happens to him? Because he gets stuck in the storyline where we're gonna discover, and they
Yeah.
take him
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
and it's a really sad story.
It
It was
was.
probably
Yeah.
the best one out of all the
Yeah. Yeah. I'd have to
HUs.
say that. Yeah.
And the number 19 HU had the lizard,
Yeah.
and he becomes part of the storyline too. This whole
Yeah.
storyline in here.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one too. We're not gonna go too deep into that one. Just wanted
No.
to
No.
go over. No, the HU was the lizard. Yeah, I said the lizard. And
Yeah.
the whole thing with his family and what happened, and
Yeah.
somehow in the
And he
past
gets
storyline.
the
uh,
I is it in that issue that the chip gets taken
I think
off
this is
Adam?
they explain how they take out the chip,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we'll explain that a little later.
Yeah.
But yes, it was a pretty good issue, and these are like these are like tie-ins for this haunted story. That's what it is. But they didn't
Yeah.
give it to
Yeah.
other issues. They just made it itself, which
Yep.
I like. I like. Like you have all these big events with all these tie-ins, and that some of the tie-ins have nothing to do with the events. Like King in Black, there was a few of them like that. Some people would say there
Yeah.
was a lot like that, but it's what this was. This was like a little event, the haunted event that
Yeah.
just for Spider-Man. So I enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then the last one was 28U was the Vulture, which
Yeah.
he's part of the story too, the
Yeah.
main story. So Sam says,
Pretty.
Sam, are you messing with me?
Oh, maybe.
TM says he's a 90s Marvel fan. What's up, Eric? How you doing, bro? Station. I wonder if the given was a backlog, bro. Travis says, Herm, stop. You're getting me interested in picking up Spider-Man.
See, there you go.
Some of these early runs were
Come
really
on.
good. Really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's like what
Yeah.
Trust it. We'll give a little synopsis towards the end because we're not gonna do the whole run, but we'll do a little bit
Yeah.
what we think. But
Yeah.
we'll cover the rest of this haunted story. Like there's not much to say about this haunted story. 'Cause, like people say it was too
Yeah.
long. Maybe I don't think it was too long, but maybe they could have said more in them. It looked like they did drag on some of these issues, not too much,
No,
but
not too much. Yeah.
a lot of the thing it was Craven the Hunter.
Yes.
He was the main boss, the big boss
Yeah.
in the video game. He was the boss.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arcade
Yeah.
was his
Arcade.
minion, and
Yeah.
he
Because they had everybody trapped on in Central Park. They had it like, yeah, everything enclosed.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
created the devices. But that whole trap thing came from I think the Secret Empire, like the whole storyline with the when they
Okay.
did that, I think the whole United States got covered or something like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah. Yeah.
or all
Okay.
of New York. It was all of New York, and people couldn't get in. So they did
Yeah.
that with just the park. So the superheroes could not come in and help them.
No.
So all these guys that they gathered up,
Yeah. Yeah.
Taskmaster and Black Ant, gathered
Yep.
all these villains that we thought
Yep.
that at the time I thought it was gonna be the Sinister Six, but it wasn't. They
No.
put all these in a cage to do this
Yeah.
whole tournament type thing in this Central Park in a bubble. And in this bubble, they kidnapped everything, every villain that or anything. I
Yeah.
think some heroes too that has to do with animals, anything or insects or anything.
That's true.
Because
Yeah.
Craven the Hunter is a hunter.
Yeah.
And what they did was all these villains, now their job was to attack Spider-Man,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
he comes to the rescue. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it was, I think, Craven's son
Oh
or
yeah. Yeah.
clone, whatever you want
It's
to call it.
close. Yeah.
I think it's a clone of Craven. I think it was, but they called him his son or something like that. But
Because I thought his son died like
yeah, yeah,
at the beginning of the Clone Saga or something like that.
yeah, I think something like that. But
Yeah.
it's a clone, and his son takes down Spider-Man. And the
Yeah.
thing is, Craven makes Spider-Man because he's already went to Spider-Man already. I don't know why, but he makes him the black suit on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
probably jumping ahead of the story a little bit, but it's all good.
Yeah.
He makes him put the black suit on, and Craven's son hunts him down and kind of beats him up.
Yeah.
Spider-Man trying to race through to find, I think, MJ or something like that. Cause he got
Yeah.
some kind of disturbance or something.
Yeah.
So and in one of those issues, you get MJ for the first
Yeah.
time. I forgot which issue was it. Oh, it was issue 18. For the first time, she finds a centipede in her hair. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
okay.
That centipede falls on the floor, and of
Yeah. Oh
course,
yeah. That's
that's
right.
Kendrick looking out
Yeah.
for her. And
Yeah.
this is where we find out, like Kendrick being a little creepy, and people start wondering, oh, who's this Kendrick guy really got? Like, is he trying?
People start guessing. they start thinking about who it could be.
who it could
Yeah,
be more, because
yeah,
he's stalking
because
MJ, but he's not killing her.
yeah, yeah,
So far, he's not killing Peter Parker,
yeah,
Spider-Man. He knows who he is, and
yeah,
so far he's not killing MJ. So
yeah,
in this run, he that's the first time you see her, and then at the end of that issue, you see her sleeping, right?
yeah,
And I
yeah,
think she tries to call Peter Parker, and that's why he's rushing to find her, and
yeah,
that's when he gets ambushed by
yeah,
Craven's son, and then she
yeah.
goes to sleep waiting for him, and then at the end you see uh a picture of the whole picture of Kendrick like looking over her like this, looking really really creepy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I was like, oh man, it's a horror book again.
I I heard some people thinking that Kindred could have been Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking
So
that could have been. They were thinking it was the
yeah.
clone from the clone conspiracy, that whole story again.
Oh
They
yeah,
were
yeah,
thinking it was Gwen
yeah,
from that because
yeah,
in that in that whole event, uh, they showed what Gwen was thinking when she was falling down off
yeah,
that bridge
yeah.
before Spider-Man tried to grab her and end up
Grab her.
snapping her neck because of the guy
Yeah,
tossed her over.
yeah,
And I guess like while all that's happening, so much time is they say flashes before your eyes, and then she
yeah,
also seen that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and she never
yeah,
knew that. She never knew that. Out of that
yeah.
whole thing, he never told her that
No,
she was Spider-Man. So that he was Spider-Man.
yeah,
So that's a whole thing I would like to get into in the future because I always believe like people are like, oh, that Gwen Stacy is Peter Parker's true love. Like if they never
yeah,
died. She
yeah.
hated Spider-Man because she thought he was the reason why her father died.
That's
So
true. That's true. That's a whole thing right there.
so I always thought he was gonna end up with MJ regardless. But like I think the Amazing Spider-Man movie kind of with Emma Stone
Yeah,
playing her and all of that, she did a great job. So people
yeah.
started liking Gwen Stacy,
Gwen
and I like
Stacy.
Gwen
Yeah,
Stacy, but she
I
was
do.
never that cool like she was in the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
She was
true.
all right, but she wasn't
She's-
as cool as MJ. You know what I mean? She
yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
She wasn't. But now I'm going on a tangent. That's the story
Her,
for another day.
look at this. Herminio is stating that MJ is the one for Peter Parker. Come
She's
on.
the one for me. That's going to be an argument between Spider-Man fans for a long time. But and then their excuse is, oh, but that's because Dan started trying to mess up the whole thing. But I was thinking that before that whole issue happened.
Yeah,
So and Dan Slott's known for not liking MJ, so it's not that neither. So
yeah,
he likes Gwen
yeah,
Stacy. But
yeah.
moving
Moving
on.
on.
So people did think Kendrick could be her, and I was thinking that too. But
Yeah,
who Kendrick is now, I kind of was
yeah.
thinking that too. But we'll get to that. We'll
Uh,
get to that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll get that.
You know, we'll get there. We could say here after we finish this, because I
Yeah.
don't think, because people know who he is now. But
Most people. Yeah,
most people know who he is.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah. So after that whole issue, you have the Taskmaster who captures the lizard in the issue
yeah,
19,
yeah,
and that was the big one that they couldn't get because he was hard to get. And that's when you
yeah,
saw the issue where they take his chip out. So then
yeah,
the whole thing with this is Craven the Hunter wants Spider-Man to kill. He
yeah,
wants Spider-Man. He can't believe that Spider-Man doesn't want to kill, at least not on purpose.
yeah,
So he's trying to drive Spider-Man mad. So he takes
yeah,
this chip out, and then with this chip, they capture him. And I think they captured the Black Cat too in
yeah,
this. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And I don't know if they have the lizard go after the Black Cat, but that's just another.
Oh,
Craven the Hunter knows the Black Cat and Spider-Man weren't idle before. At least that's what I remember.
yeah, yes, yeah,
So he's trying to get through Spider-Man's heart through the Black Cat too. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
So yeah, so that whole thing's going on, right? We
yeah,
also
yeah,
got we also got a great team between the Taskmaster and the black ant. You know what I mean? The black
Oh yeah, those guys were comedy. Yeah, they
yeah,
were
they were the
funny
comedy. They were
together.
fun. They
Yeah,
were great together, and
yeah,
all that. But
good team up.
the whole
Yeah,
thing comes to an end because Taskmaster turns on the black ant. Why?
yeah.
Because he's an
Well,
ant. You know what I mean? He's
because
technically
he's
like an animal. Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah,
And then he gets confused, like, what? So now he's stuck with all these villains. You know, the
yeah,
Vulture is one of them. The
yeah,
Vulture ends up trying to be the mastermind, trying to control everybody. Uh, and the whole thing,
he
because
could.
they all want to hunt.
Yeah,
And then you think they
Spider
all
Man.
want to hunt Spider-Man, but that's not all.
No.
Arcade,
Oh yeah. Okay.
this whole thing becomes a game because Arcade did a device, a little device for rich people to put
Yeah. Oh
them
yeah.
on
Yeah.
so
That's
they can
right.
feel like superheroes or villains, and they have all these big super Craven the Hunter robots.
Yeah, that's true.
So these people, rich idiots, have these goggles on, you know what I mean? And
Yeah. Yeah.
now they're hunting down all these villains, everybody. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a game.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
all a game.
Yeah.
And what you think about that? The whole video game part of it.
I it was all right. I mean, but by the time we were getting toward that, I was like, oh come on, I wanted to get back to like the kindred stuff. But
Yeah, and I think that's why people were saying it was a little too long because they really wasn't
yeah,
interested on all the eyesight stuff anymore. They want to know more about Kendrick, more about the
yeah,
stuff. And
yeah.
but I enjoyed this little tournament. It was
I
like a little
did.
tournament and a little see who stays alive. Um, Eventually, Arcade's thing go wrong, and now the customers, like I think one dies or something, and
Yeah,
things are
yeah.
going wrong, and
Yeah.
that's because Craven the Hunter doesn't care about that.
No, he
Craven the
don't care about
Hunter,
that.
his mission was he wanted Spider-Man to be so
Yeah.
mad
That
that
he kills.
what that he kills, that he wanted Spider-Man to get so mad at him that he will kill Craven the Hunter again.
Yeah.
Because he didn't kill him before, but Craven kills himself.
Yeah, he committed suicide. Yeah. Yeah.
Spoilers
Yeah.
for Craven the old series, and he feels like he didn't want to be alive. His family
Yeah.
helped bring him alive. Not that I remember, his family helped bring him alive, and
Yeah.
he didn't want to
Yeah.
do that. He did
No.
not want to be alive.
No.
So Spider-Man doesn't do it. So what does he do? He puts on the black suit, the regular costume again. It's not the same thing. It's
Yeah.
the costume.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Spider-Man's knocked out somewhere dealing with the villains, and
Yeah.
he has his son starts hunting Spider-Man, and he gets
Yeah.
Spider-Man, but it's not Spider-Man. It's Craven the Hunter, his father. He ends up
Yeah.
killing his father. He didn't even know about it. He took off his mask and ends up being his father. And he not understanding why. You know what I mean? Why did he make me kill him? You know?
Yeah.
Um,
Well. Yeah.
but he didn't want to be alive. It's a whole suicide thing, and it was pretty sad. It was pretty sad.
It was.
You kind of felt for Craven a little bit there. You know, even though he's
Yeah.
really bad and all that, but he didn't want to be alive. He didn't want to be a part of this world. That was his whole plan. But he
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah.
Spider-Man to kill him. And
Yeah.
then guess what? Spider-Man doesn't kill him, no matter how
No.
desperate he is. He's been through it all. You're
Yeah.
not gonna
Yeah.
get him to do that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of that ending. What you think of the? So you're saying the haunted stuff was a little long for
It was a
you, or
little.
you liked it,
I
but
I like parts of it. But I don't know the whole arcade thing. I wasn't too big on that, and I wanted to get back to the kindred stuff. I wanted to find out more about kindred. I wanted to see more interaction between Peter and MJ. You know, so
yeah, I enjoyed it for the most part. There it was maybe 2 issues too much.
Yeah,
Maybe it
yeah,
was a little long, but I
yeah,
don't think like having 16 through 22 those issue a story arc is long for a story arc, as long as you
yeah, yeah,
continue other stuff. But I
yeah,
think like this is where people get mad because by this point people want it's already by this issue it's already been like almost a year. You know what I mean? This is
yeah,
carrying over to the next summer,
yeah,
to the next new comic book day, and they're still going on with the story. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And
yeah.
so people like after this they thought finally we're gonna get to more and more Kendrick, which eventually they do, but
They
not the way
do.
people want to.
Yeah, yeah. That's true. That's
It's
true.
like they took a lot of the stories from the first free comic book day issue, and they try to show each story
Yeah,
before everything. And I felt like maybe they didn't have to do it like that. I thought they could tell you stories,
yeah,
and then yeah, at least get to the meat of the Kendrick stuff, but they didn't. They just kept going on. You know?
yeah. It took forever. I'm like, come on. I wanna find out who Kindred is. Come on.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we're not gonna get to these issues who Kendrick is. I don't remember exactly. Like I said, I'm reading over through the whole run again.
Yeah,
Um, anybody who saw this probably know who Kendrick is now. Do you want to
yeah, yeah.
reveal it, or do you want to go over the next few issues in the next show and then reveal it there?
Why don't we wait?
Ah,
We'll just
good
wait.
one, good one. So
Yeah,
yeah, so part one of this Nick Spencer run is
yeah,
pretty much over. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
The main synopsis is, for me, if I would give it I don't want to grade it into the whole story, but
yeah, yeah,
for the most part, I was enjoying the run. Oh,
yeah.
this Haunted was a Haunted story. Like some of it was good. The HU issues were the best part, like we said.
They
Um,
were. Yeah, yeah,
uh, it was a little silly with the whole uh Central Park stuff and all the everybody hunting, all the villains and all that.
yeah, yeah,
I did kind of like that, but it felt like these were like B title stories, and that's why
yeah,
people were mad. And I love the B titles, but they wanted A titles kind of stories. I think that's what we're trying to get here. But
yeah.
so overall, you from this point on, you still was enjoying it though. You
Oh
still,
yeah, of course. I mean, it's Spider-Man. I'm not gonna. I would not. It would take something really, really, really crazy for me to drop a Spider-Man book. So yeah, I'm a
yeah,
I'm a diehard Spider-Man fan.
yeah. But
Yeah,
even diehards, like there are a lot of other diehards that frustrated
yeah,
and actually drop the title because they're not liking the Nick
yeah,
Spencer run.
yeah,
I like how he's stretching a lot of not stretching, but he's giving you clues of exactly what he's trying to do, the whole Kendrick
yeah,
thing. So at
yeah,
this time, everybody knows by this time it has to do the whole one more day thing. You know what I mean?
yes, yes,
One more day and then brand new day. It has to do with that
yeah.
whole thing.
Things
And
were the things were positioning, and it was starting to become more clear about this kindred has something to do with one more day. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, so just up. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that whole first 22 issue run.
yeah,
I feel like we had to do it this way. Going through it, I'm like, oh, this is a lot. We actually can cover a lot here with just a few
yeah,
things, so people can learn exactly, what was going on and all the little things Spencer kept throwing in there. You know what
yeah.
I mean? And then like I guess we'll cover the next 20, 22 issues in a couple of weeks. Does that sound good? I guess anybody
That,
hope
I,
anybody
yeah,
I hope everybody liked this review and would want to chime in to knowing what this is in the next 2 weeks. We're going back to the chat real quick.
okay.
See who's still on here. TM Nerdy, they were ghostwriting for Todd McFarlane. Oh, so he's talking about other stuff. Spider-Man
Yeah,
he wrote in the 90s. It was really the Backlog Bros. What's a backlog, bro?
Yeah,
So they
what's
probably are
going on?
probably having their own chats in the chat, which is pretty good. The Rogue Trader. I heard these backlog bros owe the Rogue Trader a lot of money. That's what I heard. Oh boy. Oh, Stefan's in here. What's up, Stefan Station? I'm seeing Link is up in here. Oh shoot, they better get to the paying you, Rogue Trader.
Paying you.
Brother Joe said, good luck, Rogue Trader. You got Eric up in here still, Station. Give him time, Rogue. Sometimes it's just comics that get backlogged. The Rogue Trader says Felicia is the only one for Peter.
Oh.
Felicia only likes Spider-Man.
Yeah.
She never really loved Peter like that. She only loves
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
TM Nation Felicia all day. We got Billy, most peaceful station, Billy. TM Nation, who is Nick Spencer? I don't know how long I can wait. TM is already trying to pay his pressing bill in beers and donuts. Oh boy, everybody's saying station. So everybody's talking about pressing. Billy, of course, I
Yeah.
don't always station, but when I do, it's mostly peaceful.
There you go.
Bobby saying hello. Guys, all your pressing need, check it out. Ricky Spanish, what's up, bro? Station, thanks for coming on, bro. Is Spider-Man still dating Gwen Stacy? I'm a little behind. Just a little. Just a little.
Yeah.
I knew I saw Bruce up here. What's up, Bruce Station? What's up, bro?
Bruce.
I love Die Hard. So Billy loves Die Hard.
Okay.
Kendra is really Emperor Palpatine granddaughter.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I didn't even know that.
No.
Bruce said, "God, Todd McFarlane, Spider-Man complete collection trade. We'll read after finish Hickman Avenger complete collection."
Oh, my
Also,
goodness.
tell us how you did it
Yeah.
your first time reading those ever, or if it's not, if it is, tell us how you feel about those in
Woo.
future shows. I
Yes.
remember thinking maybe Kendrick was Howard the Duck. Station.
That's funny.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah.
So overall, we so far by this point we're enjoying the series. So
Yeah.
tune
Yeah.
in a couple of weeks and we'll do a part 2 of it, covering the next
Continue
20
on.
issues. And then it depends on how long we go, because we won't have to explain the writer and
Yeah.
the artist by then. So
Yeah.
maybe we'll cover more issues, and maybe we could cover to that end, or maybe we'll see where we get from there. We might
Yeah.
make it a 3-parter. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for now, there'll be a part 2 on the Nick
Yeah.
Spencer run. Be there.
Yes.
Yes, first time for both. Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait for you to
Awesome.
tell us how you feel about those. Just remind us that you read those.
Yeah.
And come back in the chat and let us know, Bruce. Okay, so you know what it's time for.
I think
We've
it's
been
your
wanting it.
favorite. Your favorite part of the show, right?
I know, maybe I have to think of new music because my whole thing is really bad, but show and tell.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh man.
yeah. So
Oh.
you want to go first?
You know what? I'll go first. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll go first.
So then,
Now, because today was the new comic book day, I'm going to show off those first. And then I'm going to show you some surprises that you wouldn't think I would be showing you, but they're really
okay.
good. They're
Okay.
really cool, and I think you'll like them. So,
I'm
okay,
ready.
look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Okay.
Miles,
Nice.
this
Yes.
is Rob Liefeld.
Rob
Goodness, right
Liefeld.
there. Look at that. There's feet. He drew some feet. Look at that. Oh man.
Careful with the feet.
Yeah. And then of course, I had to get the regular cover. I mean,
What? Clone Saga?
yeah, Clone Saga.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh
You
no.
know. You know how it is. Look at
Heck
this.
yeah. Oh, Savage Avengers.
Yeah,
That's a Peter Parker getting choked out by who?
he's getting
We got.
choked. Well, yeah, I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it
Don't
away.
give it
But
away, man. Come on.
Conan. Oh no. Uh, Look at this. Fantastic Four. Look at that. Look at all this crazy
That's a beautiful
shenanigans.
cover, man.
Yeah,
I like the
yeah,
cover.
yeah. Look at that cover. Yeah, look at that. Like,
I think
isn't that
Dan Slott
cool?
doing. Yeah, I think Dan Slott is
Yeah.
doing a good job on that run. I'm enjoying his run.
And then we're gonna have the Doctor Doom getting married coming up here. I mean, come on,
Wait,
people.
what? No
Doctor
way.
Doom going to get married.
Dr. Doom getting
Everybody,
married.
everybody, rise up and cheer for Doctor Doom. He's finally getting married. He's stopped. He's going to be done being a bachelor. There you go.
There's no more bachelor.
This is the Marvels right here, and everybody should pick this up because guess who's in here?
You're in
Guess
there? Are you in there?
no. No, the Punisher. The Punisher is in
Oh.
here. So the Punisher is not going anywhere. People, calm down. Punisher is still around. He's fine. So- oh, wait, oh, wait,
Oh, Spider-Man's
and
Curse of the Man thing. Oh
Yeah.
boy. Got
Yeah,
the lizard on top.
Yeah.
Spider-Man and the lizard on top of the man thing.
yeah.
Yeah, that came out wrong, but you know, you know what I mean.
And of course, I got the Marvel preview thing.
Heck
You
yeah.
know,
Heck
you know,
yeah. Marvel
it's
Preview,
got
Moon Knight
got-
#1.
It's got my buddy Rob is very excited for Moon Knight. He's a big Moon Knight fan. So there you go. Yeah.
And,
Oh, and then my
oh.
buddy Bueller. Hey, guess what? I saw my buddy Bueller. He popped in with these, baby.
Oh,
Can you
very
see these?
nice. Very
Oh,
nice.
look at that. Whoa.
Nice. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
So
I got mine in yesterday,
You
so
got
I'm very
yours?
excited. I haven't
Yeah.
opened it yet, but I got mine.
my buddy Tom, I got to give him his that Bueller wanted me to give him. So, and I got I got some little hints here. I got some back issues. I got to show you. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
What number
Who
is
is that? Who is that? U.S. agent.
U.S. agent, man.
This is
John
Cap
Walker.
386, Captain America.
386. Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. And then,
Marvel team up.
Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah. Pretty good, huh?
Who's
Yeah.
that other guy?
The Shroud.
The Shroud.
Okay, now watch this. Look at that. Free Comic Book Day here because Free Comic Book Day is coming up, I hear.
Yeah.
So,
yes, I think
yeah.
I don't remember July or August, one of those.
Something like that. But
Yeah.
this is weird because it's not like a normal size book. It's a smaller book, this thing here. So they had to put it in a regular size bag and stuff like that. And then I got some surprises here. Here's the surprises.
Oh wait, surprises. Here we go.
These are good surprises. I think you'll like these. Who is that? Oh.
Where's Travis when you need him? Where's TM?
Oh, and look at that. What is that? Signed. Signed.
And
Signed.
who's that signed it? Who's that?
Jim Valentino. Valentino.
Holy smokes! I don't think.
Yeah.
I think Travis left. I think TM left. I don't even know if he's still here.
He left.
He left because he's not saying nothing. Where is he?
Yeah, where is he?
Where is he?
And then people are gonna say, people always saying, "Oh, Sam, he just gets Marvel. He just gets Marvel."
Image first.
And then I pull out something out of left field, and then you can't recover. Oh, look at that.
TM is literally breaking.
Huh?
Nice.
And
People
then,
love it.
and then
People
hang
love
on.
it.
I'm not done yet.
Wait, that's not all.
I have this Spawn. I have a pack of Spawn cards here. If
Oh,
I can open,
Spawn.
if can I open them up? Should
Will
I?
he
I should
open
open
it?
them up.
Find out
We're
next
opening.
time.
No, I will open them right now. I will open them right now. And you're not going to believe how I got these cards either.
Eric says, "Good job, guys. Now TM is in Canada hospital due
we
to a
got
heart
a
attack from seeing that
we got a
shadow."
raider. Okay. We got
Oh, he's cheating on us
we
with
got.
Dave's dungeon. Oh,
Look
okay.
at this. I don't know. We got Super Patriot. We got a Spawn. The Black Knight.
Wait, wait,
Okay.
wait, wait. What is that?
Spawn. The Black
Oh,
Knight. We
no
got
snap.
manga. A manga dead spawn. I I
Mango
never heard
dead
of.
spawn.
I never heard of manga dead spawn.
I didn't read that far, so I don't know.
We got we got the Max. The Max. You ever
The
see the
Max.
Max?
Oh shit. Excuse my
Yeah,
language, but
Max.
I really like that
we
one.
got look at this. We got mutant spawn. Uh, so
Mutant spawn. All right, all right.
okay, and then we got this manga samurai spawn,
Nice. Samurai spawn. I don't know any of these
and
right now. I didn't get that far.
and and then you're probably wondering where did I get those trading cards? Well, I oh, what is
Oh,
that? The
for this
Spawn,
set. What is that?
the Spawn cartoon series. Hello,
And the movie?
yeah,
Or just the cartoon series?
it's just a cartoon series.
Okay, okay.
So
That's still awesome.
that's still awesome, though. Come on.
That's still awesome.
So
I gotta see that. I've never seen the cartoon series.
so that was
That's
my
it.
show and
Final.
tell. That's
That
it.
was a that was a big Herm type show and tell right there. You know, like how I go forever, show and tell and everything.
I know, I know.
You
I'm
came
sorry if I took too long.
you
So
came in and stocked it up this time. But before I
I
get
did.
to my show and
I did.
tell, we got
Yeah.
Albert Langford, Station. Thanks for joining us. Robbie, pop culture philosopher, Station.
Oh,
Thanks for
yes.
joining us, Robbie. Uh, everybody saying hi to Robbie here. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Yeah. Spawn animated series is
Pre-
awesome.
It. I'm. I just got done watching the first season, and
Nice.
it's amazing.
I'm
So
jealous. I've never seen
yeah,
it, but now
yeah,
that I'm reading the books, I don't want to see it yet till I at least finish the
yeah.
compendium.
Because they follow
But
the books pretty well.
okay, okay,
Yeah, yeah,
that sounds awesome. So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing that somehow. I don't know if
Yes.
it's available in any of the streaming services, but if it is, I'm
Uh,
gonna check that out. Hopefully they'll
yeah,
do a nice Blu-ray set with the movie. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. They
But
might. Yeah.
I'm hoping, and of course I'll get one with the slip. You know what I'm saying? I had to throw that in there
Yeah.
because Robbie's on here.
Yeah.
Uh, monthly comic book stream tomorrow night on Beulah's channel. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
look
they're
at that.
going over the whole month comics on there tomorrow. I think it's 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Um, but everybody check that out. I love those hangouts. You're gonna have Robbie. You're gonna have Bueller. You're gonna have Dylan. That son of a.
Are we gonna have
and
Bob? Bob's in there too,
and
right?
and Bob's gonna be there too.
Yeah.
Got the slip, bro. So Robbie says
Yeah.
6 p.m. Central. So it's 6 p.m.
So
Central,
it's
7 p.m. here.
yeah,
Um, and like what's that over
like
there? 3 o'clock.
like
3 o'clock at your time, or
5 o'clock. Yeah.
4 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
These time things, time zones,
Time.
gets me
Why?
crazy. Like
Why?
tra-
Why can't we just have one time zone?
sometimes like Travis, TM Nerdy is an hour ahead of us. So like it's like 9 o'clock there now or something, or gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Phable dropped the link for Bueller. If anybody on here is not on
Yeah.
Bueller for whatever reason, not sub
Who?
to him,
Who isn't?
sub up to him. And Robbie says 10K giveaway is dropping tonight. 10K for the pop culture philosopher. They went to 10K. Still so proud of them. Still congratulations. He's doing a giveaway tonight. That is awesome exclusive here. Sure he'll talk about
Yeah.
it somewhere else, but that's awesome. Happening tonight. Billy said, wise man once said, Rockin' Robbie ears are open, but he ain't listening. That is not true.
Whoa.
I feel like he's
Oh.
always listening. I feel like you brought out the spawn, and boom, he pops up in the
Yeah, we're
in the chat. So
it's
you
crazy.
know,
Yeah,
it's magic. It's magic. That
it
man
is
just
magic.
knows. He
Yeah,
just knows. You
yeah.
talk about an expensive Spider-Man run, he's not. He's not. He wants
He's
no
not
part of
around.
it. But you talk about Spawn, he's right in
Boom.
there. Nope, you got the exclusive, Herm. Thank you, Rocket Robbie. I appreciate that. Now I appreciate the little shout out at the end with the ding, ding, ding. I did see it. I didn't comment yet. I'm gonna comment on your video, but I appreciated that. I started laughing when you did that. I was like half asleep eating my food, and
Well, yeah.
so I'm up to I'm up to my show and tell for the night because we are running a little low. Tomorrow's show's starting at 8:30 East, I think. But let me show my stuff. I don't have a whole lot today. I don't have a whole lot
Okay.
today for show and tell, but I do have some things. You know what I mean? Since we have a
Okay.
Spider-Man, I bought a little Spider-Man lamp. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice.
Uh, it lights up.
Oh, cool.
You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's very bright, and it lights up in the background and all that. You
Awesome.
know, if I want to drive around with a light to let people know I'm there, boom. Hey. But yeah, I love Spider-Man. I love these silly
Oh
little
yeah,
things.
yeah.
We found keeping on with Marvel. I found Adam Warlock from Walgreens.
Oh, look at
You know what I'm
that.
saying? I was happy to see this. I got it today. Not Walgreens. Yeah, Walgreens. It's Walgreens exclusive. I don't know what I'm thinking. We went in there for other things, and I found
Okay.
this. Sometimes that happens.
I
Adam
got
Warlock.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I got a buddy who's looking for a Moon Knight Funko Pop. So
Yeah. If I see it, I'll
yeah,
get that one too. That one's supposed to be a
yeah,
Walgreens
yeah,
exclusive.
yeah.
I found it. I had to get in. Had to get it. Robbie, Robbie said his spawn sense was tingling. It really was.
Hey,
It really was. I got me
yeah.
some Casey Jones. You know what I mean? Casey Jones from the Ninja Turtles. You know, I had to get him. You know, Casey Jones goodness.
That's
You know what I
awesome.
mean? I
Yeah.
still love my pops. We're both wrestling fans. So I had
Oh
to get my
yeah.
girl Sasha Banks in the purple. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
nice.
The
That's
boss.
nice. Yeah.
She was champ for a while, so I had to
Yeah,
get the
she was.
boss. You know.
Yeah.
Um, I meant to show you this a couple of weeks ago, WrestleMania week, but kept forgetting to show you. But I'm gonna do it this week. I know you remember the times with TV Guide and wrestling. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
That's
April
awesome.
TV Guide. When I saw it, I was like, TV Guide's still around? Holy smokes!
Yeah.
Don't you remember in the late 80s, 90s when they had TV Guides and you had Stone
Yeah.
Cold, The Rock, and The Cover and all that? I had all those. I bought all four from that week.
Oh
So
wow.
that's pretty much it. I love me some wrestling. You had everybody from that era. You had Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Mick Foley, Booker
Just goes
T,
on and on. Yeah, look at that.
Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
I had to, man. I had to. I was like,
Yeah.
am I gonna get this? I have to. So we exit that. Of
Just
course,
hanging out. Just hanging out with Spidey right here. You
that's
know.
right.
Yeah.
Of course, Robbie said check out Big Herm on Rocket Robbie Live May 6th, 8 p.m. Central, which is 9 p.m. Eastern. I can't wait to get there, Robbie. I can't wait, bro. Whatever. I don't even know what we're talking about. I just know we're gonna be talking about a lot of things because I know we're into sports. I know you said government conspiracy or something like that, or something like that, but we'll figure it out. um, big home. What don't you find? He said, I'm gonna say big home. What don't I find? Phable said Walgreens has an exclusive now. They've had it for a while.
They've had it for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Robbie said. They had it for a while. Pop
Yeah.
Legend, Power Rangers. Yeah, sometimes you can find those in Walgreens,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh wow, you'll find
Yeah.
something. Uh,
Yeah.
PCP Army Bad Bats. Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. Fable's mind is blown because of the Walgreens. Big Ham, I tried. Inflato Spidey. That's your
Yes.
Spidey.
That was. I got him from a big parade we have here in Portland. So.
Robbie said we'll talk about life, Herm. Yeah, we're interested in a lot of the same
Fine.
things, so it probably
Awesome.
goes smoothly. You know what I'm saying? Get your shades ready. I know it. I knew it. I'm gonna make sure I find my shades.
Get your
Make sure I get
shades
my
ready.
shades. Uh, Special Team Dog Shade Nights. Stefan's loving that. Super cute balloon. Maria says, talk about the Yankees through the whole stream.
Oh.
There will be some Yankee talk. You can't have two Yankee fans in the stream and not talk the Yankees. Come on. Robbie knows that. Spider Pride Parade for the road trip.
No, no, there's no Spidey Pride
Spider Pride
parade.
Parade.
No, no.
My, Billy said his shades are ready for that. Says, he told me he
Shades.
needed shades. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta find my. I got another pair of shades that I like the most. I have one for that I drive with the car, and that one's getting messed up. But
Yeah.
he said we don't talk about them. Like, they're winning again. They're on their way up. They always think in April. You know that, Robbie.
Are they?
You have
Are they
the
on their?
Met. You have the Mets
The,
who win the April championships. You know what I mean? And then we start winning. We're gonna win some games. And it's gonna get better. You'll see.
they're on the
You'll
rise.
see.
Okay.
But all right. So that's it for this week. I'm gonna go cover up some of the stuff that's going on throughout the week here. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
If I could find my things right now. So your coach on Wednesdays we always have our
Oh, look
tag
at that.
team. You know what I mean? Oh no, that's more like my shows. My bad. We have me and you on Wednesdays, and then of course, me and Travis, TM Nerdy, Sunday
Wait,
nights
what?
always.
That guy looks different than that guy. What's up with that? Okay.
What's up with that? What's up with all that? I gotta update this. I gotta put Nick stuff in there. They have their
Yeah.
own thing, but of course, Wednesday nights continue. TM
Cool.
went first. Nick brought out his video. You got me. We just did our show. Now of course
Yeah.
Jamal Silverner ending it at 8:30 Eastern. He's having Marvin Wynn, from
Nice.
Second Sight Publishing. So I can't wait to meet him on there. You know what I'm saying? Of course next week we have to promote
Uh, yes.
YouTube Team Up continues. We're talking about the Punisher, Cinco de Mayo, 6 p.m. Eastern.
There's a
Next
guest
week,
appearance.
guest appearance on our show. Bueller, Comics with Bueller. Can't wait. Know all things Punisher. I can't wait. I'm really hyped up to have Bueller on here. And in the future show, if Robbie's still on here, we're going to have him in for the Fantastic Four. I'm going to finish reading the Kirby Lee run.
Okay.
And we're going to talk
Okay.
about that. And we can talk about Hickman or whatever he wants to talk about with the Fantastic Four. We're going to have him on the show.
We're just gonna blow up.
We just got to figure out a date with him. But can't wait for that. I don't know. And what else? Of course, thank you, 250 subscribers, to all of you who subscribe. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Y'all all worth it. All
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
worth it. Of course, this weekend, Sunday night, I can't forget my show with TM Nerdy.
Yeah.
We're covering 2 episodes of The Invincible, and we didn't cover any of the Spawn last week, so we're doing issues 10 and 15 this Sunday. And
Okay.
yeah, of course, I have my pool video. Probably won't do it live. Not gonna be live this week. I'm trying to do a video, and
Yeah.
I guess that's it. Anything you want to add? Anything you're gonna do this week?
Well, I mean, I got to do my. I went comic hunting with a few people, and I gotta show off some books, and I might be starting something new where I do small little movie reviews by candlelight. So that's a new thing.
Oh,
So there you go. How about that?
there you go. There you go. Does Bueller know about this?
No, this is the first time I'm telling anybody. So
Oh, exclusive here on our show.
exclusives.
I
Yeah.
love getting exclusives. I'm
You're
totally
exclusive.
appreciate it. Thank
Yeah.
you. Robbie
Yes.
said the FF show, the best FF show ever, coming soon.
Coming soon.
We're going to talk about that, Robbie. Cinco de Mayo, Bobby's talking de la ghetto. Of course, I always struggle to end. A lot of us struggle to end these shows. We don't know how to do it because we have so much fun. We could be here all night, but I gotta prepare for another show. You know what I mean? You got prepared for whatever it is you're planning
For
on doing next.
dinner and
Maybe
all that. Yeah.
maybe actually eat some dinner.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And Maria says, "Oh, very romantic candlelight."
Well. Yeah.
Guys, keep on with the PCP Army Bad Batch. Join my man tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Um, he puts on a great show, and I'm here trying to find his whole thing. I think I have to do a whole new set for him, but join him. You know what I mean? Marvin Wynn's gonna be there. Some of us from the PCP Army Bad Batch is gonna be there, including yours truly. Can't wait to see. Can't wait. Hold on. Some more people saying. Oh my God.
Oh
Uh,
no.
Roderigo, what's up, bro? The show's
What's
almost
up?
over. Now you show up? Nah, just kidding. Thanks for thanks thanks for showing up. Roderigo,
Ah.
that's another show I like. Of course, now I'm gonna have to show Rod's thing. Hold on. It's up here. I'm getting too
Like
many
get a
things on
yo.
here. Boricua. You know what I'm saying? Right here, my man Rod the Rican. Check out his Sunday shows. His Sunday shows, he shouts out everybody. He shouts out on Sundays. He shouted out my show before. He's great for the community.
Yeah.
He's just celebrated his 2 years. He has
Yeah.
Name of Frame, which one day I will be on your show on Name of Frame, Rod. One day I'll finally go the cojones to get on your show and draw. Very badly I'll draw, but I'm gonna get on that show one night. Hopefully, I'm off one of those Tuesdays where I can get on your show. And to Sam, to myself, enjoy the rest of your night. Till next time, peace out, everybody, and station. Whenever this thing wants.